Lucy May here. I hope you are having an excellent morning, and I'm having an excellent morning. And I'm really trying really hard not to laugh right now because I just realized that my ring light is really matching up closely with my pupils. So you see, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but I'm really having a hard time keeping a straight face by not looking in there. Okay, so I will get that straightened out sometime. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day. I am having a great day. I'm going to start off today by doing my makeup, and I hope you'll join me and watch what I'm doing, and I hope today you will learn some tips from what I have to say. I have some awesome products to show you, and to go along with our discussion we were talking about last week as well, just some other brief nuggets of information I wanted to share with you. So come along and join me on this wonderful episode number 7 we are on, which is, I'm just so thankful and grateful that I have made it to episode 7. That's all I can say. So I hope you're blessed, and let's get started. you enjoyed that little segment on getting ready with me, with my makeup. And as you can see, it looks a little bit different. I tried to go with the Star Wars theme, the coloring with the this cover. I tried to match the colors with this cover, so this was one of my new products. So let me show you some stuff here. I've got a bunch of stuff that I've been hanging on that I have not showed people yet. So let me start with my ColourPop haul that I have here going on. And I still have a few more things that are coming in. All right, so y'all saw I got the Star Wars palette, okay? And I like the palette because I like the colors in it and the color story behind it. As you can see, they try to match the colors with the theme of that particular movie, TV show, you know, item, whatever the particular thing they're going after. And so with Star Wars, they try to put some reds, pinks, blues in there to match the, oh, what are those things called? I know you all know what I'm talking about, the little strobe things. I can't remember it. I'm sorry. But they had pink and like a little bit orangish red and blue. And there is a red color here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a red in the center right here. But you can see they got red and orange, and then there's some blue, the strobe light deal things. I don't even know what you would call them. I can't think of them. Oh well. My brain. I told you about my brain. Okay. So when I ordered this, I went ahead and ordered the whole gamut of products as far as I got this one, and I got the new it is a CP30 palette as well. This one, I'll just take it out of the box here, is gold, pretty much gold, yellow and gold colors with some browns in there. And so that will be fun to wear during the summertime and even during the winter, you know, if you're planning on going anywhere specific, like a nice place or something, you could wear. Any pop of color you're wearing, you could sure wear this with it. So I'm excited to try this one as well. And I will, as the weeks go on, you'll see me wearing some more of these. I also went ahead and got, it came with it, was Darth Vader, which I've been wanting to get. But when I order from ColourPop, I try to order more than one product at a time because, you know, it's more cost saving when you order a little bit more and you can group them together. Plus, if you get good deals, you can save a few dollars here and there if you're really being smart about it and trying to get on their sales and that kind of thing. But this is Darth Vader. Okay, and his palette is also this, and there is a red in the center, but it's more of a, I don't want to say brownish red, maybe a little bit. I'll try this one as well another time, as you'll see that. I don't know what order I'm going to put these on, so you just have to come back and see which one I'm going to try. All right, then I went ahead, this was not in the group of palettes I ordered. This was separate because I've been wanting to get this, and I just, I went to Disney World last December and I really wanted to get the child palette, which is Baby Yoda, and I didn't. I ended up getting the Mandalorian, which I don't have in front of me, but I will get that in this group of palettes as well, and then I can show you that too. But I really should have gotten this, but I kept going back and forth because I'm not a big fan of light green eyeshadows, but I'll wear them, but it's not my favorite. But so I went ahead and just got it. I went for it. So it's Baby Yoda, and this palette is this. Oh no! Oh no! This palette was this until it fell out. Oh no! That's not good. Woo. Wow. We will take care of that one. Either I will get it replaced or I will put it back. I was not expecting that to happen. Wow. See, folks? You saw it. You saw it on camera. Maybe getting that one replaced. But either way, I did get Baby Yoda. And then, in the process of doing that, I went ahead, because, see, this is the deal. ColourPop had a collection, or a collab, with Winnie the Pooh. And, of course, through Disney. And I don't think they realized, or maybe they did, maybe they didn't, how popular of a collab that was going to be, because when that came out, I mean, some of those products were gone within hours, never to be seen for a long time. So, you know, especially like their palette, that stayed on the website for a little bit, then that sold out. But their biggest item that sold out pretty quickly was their lip mask and lip scrub products. And look at this tiny little thing. Because it's so adorable. Trying to get it out. You will see one of these is the mask. And it's got the word honey on it. And it smells like honey, by the way. And another one that's the honey on there as well. One is called the Hungry Bear Lip Scrub. That's the lip scrub. This other one is the Yum 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 Lip Mask. Okay. What makes them very unique, besides they look like little honey jars, is they have these little sticks that you use with them. I don't even know if you can see it. They look like those little honey sticks or thingamajigs that you put in, like, you know, the honey jars if you have them. They'll come with sticks and you lift them up and then it just kind of drizzles. You can drizzle it all over. Sorry, I can't remember the name of it. But it's so adorable. Let me see, I'm trying to get it so I'm focusing right here. If you can see it or not. May not be able to, I don't know. Anyways, they come with two of them, one for each one, and they're just so cute. And then you dip it into here and then you just spread it on your lips. And they have been out, I know, at least twice since this came out. So they came back in and were gone within a few hours. Came back in again and then they were gone within a few hours. And I haven't been able to. So when I got a sneak peek that this was coming, that they were restocking something, I knew this had to be one of them. But they restocked, so like Star Wars was a restock because they sold out of that. So when I saw that and then I saw this, I said, shoot, I'm going to get it because I will keep kicking myself for not getting some of these things. All right. So anyways, that was that. Now, I think I've showed you some of these other ones, but I may not have. This next one I got because I like the color scheme, and I don't think I've worn it for you yet. It's called The Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay. And I have not really seen it, I'll be quite honest, but I liked the coloring, the color story, because it matches the cover. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, I don't know if you can see that well or not, but I like the fact that it is very easy to use. So if you're somebody that has a hard time putting colors together, you could just easily just go straight across each line and just use those colors if you wanted to. You know, use, like, you could use this for your lid and crease and then your brow. I mean, it's very easy to go off of lid, crease, brow, lid, crease, brow. I mean, you could just straight do it that way. I didn't do it this straight. That I picked and chose a few colors when I used it. But I like the fact that if you're in a hurry and you don't have time to think, but you know what color you're wearing, you can easily just go boom, 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 that's it. So that's why I got this one. This one was a restock as well. It wasn't a brand new one. And the next one I got here was Troublemaker palette from as well. This is called Troublemaker. Now, I got this one as well because I like the color story too behind it. And I like purple, okay? I don't know if you can tell my hair color is kind of purple. I don't know why. I mean, I like pink, I like other colors, and I would wear other colors, but for some reason, I just like the color purple. I think it reminds me of royalty, that's what it is. But this is the Troublemaker palette, and I'm going to open and show you the color scheme in here. And you can see it's almost like a grunge look, is what I've been told. But you've got your colors as far as purples, grays, silvers, mauvey pinks, that kind of color. And I have used this, and I've gotten some really neat color combinations out of it. So, but I will also use that one to show you as well when we get to that point. And to go along with that, I got a few other things as well. And I've used these, and these are just, oh my gosh. I'm not going to read the titles of them to you because you can get them individually or get them as a set. And I went ahead and bought them as a set. So these are the what do you want to call it? The Jelly Much shadows. So the jelly shadows. So I got 6 of them in a pack. So I'm just going to try to show you the coloring of each one. They're purplish. Another purplish and pink. I gotta keep this up because you know what? It shows. And then this is kind of like a champagne and a silvery. So I got that as a set. Okay. And then I didn't realize that I was going to buy that, but I went ahead and got some lip, and I don't have them. I'm missing one somewhere, but anyways, I did get some Luxe lipsticks as well to go with it. Okay. All right. So then, finally, for my last part of my color pop, was I went ahead and got the Not a Box of Chocolates palette, because if you know me, I love chocolate, so this was going to be an automatic. I mean, I snatched this one up because I know there's not so, I mean, I have a lot of neutral palettes, I guess, and I look more at the formula when I'm buying them. So this one I was like, well, there's a lot of different colored browns and just a pop of like a cherry cordial. There's a few reds in here. A pop of a different color, not reds, but really dark red, I guess you could say. And there's just a lot of different browns you can do with. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. So I got that. And then I got 3 of these colors. All right. And they're all browns and they smell like chocolate. Oh, and the one on my lip is part of the Troublemaker palette grouping. I just realized that. But anyways, that's that for the color pop. And, you know, like I said, as the weeks go on, I'll be trying some of these on for you as well. I don't know what order I'm going to go in. I'll just pick it out, whatever looks good. Or what I'm feeling that day, and I will put it on for you and see. So, I mean, I know that these have already been, this one I gotta fix. Baby Yoda, I'm gonna try to fix it, and if I can't, I guess I'll be contacting ColourPop, and they'll be sending me a new one out. Oh, it's frustrating, but you saw it here. You saw it on camera. Alright. The next one we're going to go ahead and go with is Too Faced. Alright. Okay, so I've worn this one. This is just probably in the last 2 or 3 months I've accumulated stuff. And I've actually, one of my first episodes, put this on for you, but the first one was pumpkin spice. And then I had their matching pumpkin spice latte lipstick to go with it, which, oh my gosh, smells just like pumpkin spice latte. And this one, there is a hint of smell. It's not as strong, but it's more spice than anything I smell. So I did this one for, I think, episode number 2, I think I did this one. But plan to see this again before Thanksgiving because, you know, it is more of a Thanksgiving palette, even though you can wear it in, you know, the winter, so. All right. Going back to here. All right, so I got myself some of their Christmas stuff, and I know I've heard mixed reviews on this because some people have liked it and some people, they just won't even buy it because they said it's never matches up to the quality that they normally have. So this first one I got was Secret Santa. And I love this because they're small and compact. There's a pop of red in there that looks, I can't wait to try as well. And looks like a good little palette. Now, for traveling, like for me, I'm going out of town in December for a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I plan to bring some of these with me because they're so small and compact that you can use. And this one is the hot chocolate one. Oh, and it smells like hot chocolate. The other one smells like Christmas spirit. If there was one that could smell like Christmas spirit. But this smells like hot chocolate. Now, I don't know if you remember last year. Let me see here. Last year there was a same pattern, but it was with the bronzer and the makeup bag and a lip plumper. And I still have them. So, guess what? See? It's the bronzer. I'm still using it. It matches it. So, guess what? I got me a whole nice little cute set to use. Alright, the second thing up here is, I like this one. It's the Gummy Bear palette set. And it comes with this lovely little makeup bag. It has gummy bears on it. A zipper, nice big zipper charm. And their palette looks like this. Very bright color, pinks and purples. And it smells like candy. It smells so good. And that comes with this lip plumper, or lip injection, lip plumper, lip balm, in the color pink, and it smells like candy. Like a bubblegum candy. It smells so good. That was one gift box right there. And it comes in this box, actually. It came in this box. I don't know if you can see it or not. Alright. The next one that I have for you are, let me grab this box here. It's the Christmas Bake Shop. Look at that little oven. It has 3 eye palettes in here, as well as a travel size mascara. Which that by the way, I see so many of these things. I got so many trial size of these. That's why I got so small mascaras, because I've got like 10 of them. But this is just so adorable. to come with that, or to go with that, excuse me, you have the sugar cookie palette, and it comes with the eyes, the eyeshadows, and the face like a blush. So they have cute little names. It has a shimmer, and a little bit glittery, as well as a very dark color there. Some of the colors are Sugar Bells, Mint to Be, Go Effin' Wild, Elfin' Wild, Maids of Milking. I mean, just different cute little titles of names of shadows. So that's the sugar cookie. The next one is the gingerbread, and this one does smell like sugar cookies, by the way. This one smells like gingerbread. And it's really, I'll be honest, the smells aren't very strong, but you can still smell them. They're just not real strong smells, so it's hard to get them. Another eye and face palette as well. Use that as a blush or as a bronzer, really. You got some shimmers, some glitters, as well. Another neutral palette, pretty much, and it's like Weirdo, You'll Love It, Baking Spirit, Bright, Get Baked. Yeah, some other ones. And then there's the chocolate cookie palette. That smells like chocolate chip cookies. That's the chocolate chip cookie palette. And it does smell like chocolate chip cookies. Another neutral palette again. This is a light, like almost like a highlighter. So you see you got a blush, bronzer, and then this is like a highlighter. And you have different colors. There's a pop of pink here. So all the Jingles ladies, Catching Feelings, Truth or Dear, Chocolate Chip, OMG. So anyways, there's just a lot of different ones there. And it's so cute, and it comes with that cute little box. And finally, of all of my cute little Christmas things, they're more. I did not get every Christmas item they have. Some of them I knew I would not use. But I did get this because I love their emergency lip balm, pillow balm, I guess. Because it really does like soften your lips up, and I just enjoyed the travel size I got. So these are travel size ones, but you get this adorable little Too Faced Christmas Bake Shop pillow balm pop, and it looks like a pop. And so there are 3 travel size versions of their pillow balm. You get Vanilla Kiss, Strawberry Kiss, and Cocoa Kiss, I believe this is. Yep. 3 of them, and they all smell just like their names say. And I just love how this is on a stick, and it looks like a popsicle. So I did get that, but there are some more items I didn't get. They have like a lot of lip injection products. They have ornaments you can buy. There's other things. I just knew there was some stuff I really wanted to get because I love their holiday themes that they do. So their quality wise, I have not tried them yet, and so that's what my plan is, to coming weeks try some of these products out for you. Now some of you probably have already seen these products tried on by other makeup artists and other influencers and stuff like that, and I completely understand that. Unfortunately, I have to go off of what I can do for my schedule, and at least try it on and see if it was worth the money or not worth the money. So that's that. That's all I have for Too Faced that I got new. And then finally, now I did get these other ones, and I've had them for a while, but I don't know if I've exactly showcased them yet. So I thought, well, I'll just tell you about them. I did get the She-Hulk palette from Urban Decay. That was way back in, gosh, was it August, September, I think. can't remember. But, and I, to be honest, I haven't even watched the program. I need to watch the program. But I liked how the palette is kind of iridescent a little bit. And then you open it up, and then if you can see, I don't know if you can see it moving on the lid. Instead of a mirror, it's like one of those, oh, whatever they're called. I can't remember. The picture, it looks like it's moving. And then you can see the actual palette itself. There's some pops of greens, purples, and blues. And the green is really beautiful. And I've worn this a couple times already. Maybe 2 or 3. So I will make sure that if I haven't already showed you what this looks like, I will make sure I do it. Because especially, you know, coming into holidays, and then after the holidays, there'll be sales going on. You want to know what you're buying is good. So, I mean, even if it's, you know, something that's already in clearance, I mean, you know, it's worth a try. Or you'll get ideas of how to put it on. And finally, this is probably my latest item I got. No, ColourPop was my latest items, and I still have a few things floating out there that I'm supposed to get. But this is the latest one. Urban Decay's new Robin Eisenberg, I think, Naked Palette. And oh my gosh, I love this palette. I have been waiting for this palette of this type for so long from Urban Decay. They have been, you know, they have this Naked series they've been going through. I tell you how I think it's interesting where all these titles of these products are coming from. Well, they had a whole Naked series, and it was just called Naked Palette 3, you know, Heated Palette, Naked Palette, Neutral Palette. I mean, there's just all kinds of different titles for their Naked Palette series. So, but this was the Naked Palette, Robin Eisenberg. And the colors are just so beautiful. The color scheme is beautiful. I love it. I've tried these on the end, and they're just so gorgeous, and they provide so much of a pop to your eyes that, I mean, very blendable, buildable. I've tried some of these over here. My only complaint I have with this, and I hate that I even have a complaint, is it would have been nice if there were some, like a dark brown, maybe even a black or something, a darker color in here that you could use as a crease color. Couple darker colors would have been nice. That's my only complaint that I have. So, I mean, I've used this on just, you know, I used for the eyelid, the crease, and the brow, and the corner of my eye. But I just feel like I wish it would have been more complete if there was a dark brown color in here or something for me. I would have really loved that. Or even like a light black, or even a dark gray, or something that was dark that you could put into your crease. That's my only complaint. Other than that, it's one of my favorite palettes. I love it. It's really good. Other than that, for those are my products that I have acquired, I guess, over the last 2 or 3 months. I do have a few more products that are floating out there that should be coming in. I finally got a hold of Huda Beauty's Cherry Blossom Cake facial setting powder, which is so beautiful. It's the little box that I show you that I put under my eyes. That's the mini version of it, but I'm getting the full size version finally. And then oh, what's the other one? There's another one I'm missing that's coming in. I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. Oh no, I'm getting some more skincare products. That's what it is. Because I've kind of been trying different skincare products for my face and stuff, and some are okay, but I'm just not completely pleased with it. So I'm going back to the ordinary in some of my products because I felt like that was actually working better. So anyways, that's my makeup haul for right now. And we're going to switch gears and talk about some tips here. And I'm looking at my list. Yes, so I'm looking down. If you're wondering what I'm looking at. I have a list here because I wanted to stay on track. But I wanted to talk about, since, you know, people have a lot of makeup. Some people have a ton of makeup. I have a good sized amount of makeup, not anywhere near other makeup artists. I'm not a makeup artist, by the way. But some people just have rooms full of makeup and all this other stuff. But I wanted to talk about one interesting topic on here that I've researched about, read about, and was curious about is each of these products. I don't know if you've ever looked at the back of them, of your makeup products, and noticed it's not on that one. That's odd. It's not on that one either. Maybe it's on the box. Sheesh, where is it on here? I'm just looking to see if there's gotta be. It must be on these boxes or something that they put it on. Okay, so on here, like this says it's good for 24 months. Isn't that crazy? Why is it not on the actual? It's probably more so, and I'm just not seeing it. So some say 24 months, some say 12 months. This one says 24 months. So a lot of these companies put these dates on here as a guideline as to when you should be, how long you should use this product, right? After that point, they can't guarantee that it's going to be usable, and it could be actually more harm to your eyes or your face if you go past that date, because they can't guarantee that it'll last that long. However, you have to also understand that there are companies that are also watching out for their best interest. So these dates might be just being too cautious, you know. So if they put 12 months and the product actually is good for 3 years, you know, they want to put a date down there so that if something were to happen, they're not going to get sued. That's basically it. So for me personally, I see these dates and yeah, I see the guidelines of it. But this is the deal. Common sense is a big factor here. Common sense. If you have a product that's coming into, it's been 2 years since you've had it, okay, and it looks fine, there's no off odor with it, it swatches fine, the color's not faded, absolutely nothing's gone wrong with it, and you smell it, then that product's fine. That product's fine. Really plays a big part is how you see it and how you smell it, especially the lipsticks. I've had some lipsticks that smell awful that I had to just get rid of, and I only had them for like 3 or 4 months because they smell terrible. I don't know what's gone on with them. They were like, Too Faced had some lipsticks or liquid lipsticks that just smelled awful, and I don't know, you know, if they knew that they were going to come out smelling that bad. I don't know, but I was afraid to use them, so I tossed them. And obviously that was way within the target of their date range. So common sense, people, that's the big thing. You can use the dates as a guideline, but you don't have to stick to them necessarily. I know there's a makeup artist out there, David Goss, I believe his name. He doesn't even follow him. You can research him, search his name, and search for that particular video that talks about expiration dates, and he says they're just my terms are really just a number to put on the box so that there's a number there. You know, and you'll know your makeup, if it's good, if it's going bad or not. Now, there are ways to handle, if you're like me or other people who have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, a lot of different types of makeup, and you don't use them very often and you tend to leave them put away, then of course those items going to last a lot longer because you're not using them. But there is a way to guarantee that, you know, at least you could maybe sanitize them, like your brushes and stuff. Now, I've watched a few videos on YouTube about, you know, cleaning your makeup products with, you know, rubbing alcohol. Or I use 91% alcohol to spray everything down with. I did that to all my eye palettes that I am not using very much of. One day I went on a cleaning binge and took every one of them out and sprayed them all down. Of course, letting them dry, and it dries very quickly, and then closing them up and then putting them away. I mean, you know, it may not completely take away all the bacteria, but it will sure get rid of a lot of it if there is any there. So you can use that on your eyeshadow palettes. Now, I would test some, especially the ones that are very expensive. I would be just a little bit maybe leery on doing that, but I've done it with all of mine. And I'm talking like Urban Decay, Too Faced, ColourPop, Beauty Bakery, Glam Light. I did it with, what's the others? There's some others I'm not remembering. But I've done it on all of those and have not had one problem with it at all. So it's just an added benefit of if you want to feel like you're more protected by disinfecting it better. But yeah, just the expiration dates are more of a guideline in my opinion. But common sense should take precedence over anything, because you'll know if something's gone bad or if it's not. And if you're questioning something, I would definitely be wondering if I should just go ahead and get rid of it. So just wanted to share that little bit of information for you, that there's always a reason why things go on with different products. As far as why is there expiration dates? Well, because somebody used the makeup, a certain eyeshadow, and they thought it was within reason to use it, but it wasn't, and they got hurt or something. There's always a reason for things that are done. So obviously there was a reason that they had to put expiration dates on these products, because somebody got injured by an expired item or something, my opinion. Okay, and so that was that part of it. Let's see, I did want to go into talking about more self-care issues, and I hope that you've all had a chance to kind of research what things are good coping mechanisms for you, and what helps you relax. And I hope you've tried to schedule in some time for yourself only, and only you, like taking a bubble bath or reading a book or just going for a walk, where you just have time to rejuvenate yourself and get your focus back on what needs to be done, get your focus on you and get yourself taken care of. If you haven't already, I encourage you to go ahead and do a schedule for your day. See what your day looks like actually. Even if you've got 20 different things going on in one day, you have kids, little kids, big kids, whatever, and just write out your schedule and see what it's like, and see if there's any time in that schedule that you can put at least 10 minutes down for yourself, or 15 minutes, and plan it. And then plan what you're going to do during that time, you know, and make it a priority. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of it. If you don't do this, and over time, like I've said before, it's like an engine. If an engine doesn't have gas, it runs out, and then it can't go anymore. It can try, it can sputter, but it sure makes a mess, and it just doesn't end up going anywhere, and it gets stuck. You have to refill your gas tank every day. You have to refill it with something that helps you relax, or something that you enjoy, and just take time, just breathe for a few minutes and get yourself back on track. What I believe, as far as, you know, being a Christian and everything, that, you know, you need to have that time every day to be filling up yourself with the Word of God, with prayer and reading the Bible, that is my way of relaxation and getting rejuvenated and re-energized. There are other religions that they have their own ways of doing things as well. But it's all up to how you take care of yourself and what you need to do. But for me personally, I believe in prayer and reading the Bible, and I believe also in, you know, taking that time to focus my attention. Not that I don't focus my attention on the Lord throughout the day, but that is a specific time that I choose to focus on the Lord. Now, are there other times that I take, during the day? Yes. I will do other things besides that during the day that I feel help me relax, whether it's crossword puzzles. I'm going to start to learn to crochet, which I've always wanted to learn to do. And I'm waiting for this kit to come in, and I'm going to start doing that. I'm also picking up the guitar again, and so I have my guitar and everything, and so I'm slowly relearning what I lost that I don't remember what to do with. I'm starting to relearn it again. So there's a lot of different things and different ways that can be relaxing to you. So I just encourage you to keep searching for that thing that's going to give you joy and excitement and happiness. And even if you just do it for 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes is better than nothing. And I think your body and your mind will appreciate it. And then also, I know that we have been talking about grief these last 2 weeks, and how much your self-care and your grooming can be affected by when you're depressed, and when you are grieving, that you don't want to take care of yourself because you're barely making it as it is. And I get it. I've been there myself, to where I just wouldn't even take care of myself. And the thing is that people noticed that I wasn't taking care of myself like I used to. They could tell, but they would never come and tell me or ask me what was going on. They just kept it to themselves. And people, I needed somebody to kind of say, hey, are you okay? Or what's going on? Is everything all right? I needed somebody to kind of, maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say come at me directly and say, well, Lucy, you're not taking care of yourself. I probably wouldn't have taken that the right way. But I don't know. I needed somebody to kind of maybe try to point that out in a nice way, that, what's going on? Why am I, not wearing makeup to work? Or why am I not combing my hair like I used to? Or why am I not, being social like I used to? I needed somebody to kind of be willing to step up and maybe point those issues out. But it's a hard situation, and I get it. Nobody wants to do that. My problem is I found out that people seen what I was doing in a review I had with my supervisor. They mentioned it there. They could tell I was doing bad because of the way I was unkept. Well, if I was doing bad, then why didn't they tell me before this all went down, instead of waiting until a review I had for my job to tell me this? So I could have corrected it, so then by the time I had my review, then it would have been fixed. But no, I didn't find anything out until after the fact. So, I needed somebody to step up and just, in a way, guide me back on to the right path I was at. Now, I'm not blaming anybody who didn't do that, because these are things I discovered later on that would have maybe helped me, may not have helped me. But it caused me to, I just didn't care, because I was hurting so bad. And, but like I said, it took me a very long time till finally I had to make it actually a priority and say, you've got to get yourself ready every day. you've got to put your makeup on as every day as much as you can. Like I said before, if I have appointments before 9 o'clock in the morning, I will not have makeup on. That is it. That is my line. I draw my line at that point. But I had to finally say, hey, you can take care of yourself. You can look better than you're looking right now. And so that's how I got started back on wearing my makeup and started taking care of myself better. Now, is there more I can do? Oh, yes. There is more I can do. I need to get back into being more healthy than I am right now. And it's been a challenge because I've had some medical problems happen or that are continually going on. So that's been a challenge for me. But I want to get those things resolved so I can try to get back on track and feel even more better about myself, you know. I did want to mention one thing, though, that came to my mind this week, too, when I was thinking about the topic of grief. And I learned this through a group that I attended, which was through this, I don't know if it's an organization or if it's, I guess it's an organization. It's called Grief Share. And I learned this through them, and it actually has come in handy on different occasions. Even recently, it's come handy. So I just thought I would encourage you with this as well, along the same lines, that if you're ever in a situation, you know, and you're going into a situation that's potentially going to be very uncomfortable for you. You don't want to be there, you don't even want to go, but you know you have to go, and you get confronted with something, always plan a way of escape out of that situation. Get an escape route or figure out what's a good phrase to say that will end the conversation, but will be done in a polite manner. So, for instance, let's say you're with a group of people. Well, since I'm a woman, let's say I'm with a group of women, and you know, most of us are married or single or whatever, and the death of my husband comes up, you know, and they start saying things, and it's making me really uncomfortable. I would politely say, "Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, I need to go make a phone call," or "Excuse me, I need to go talk to this person real quick." Anything that would allow me to escape from that situation. Also, if you know you're going somewhere, say to yourself, "I'm only staying for like an hour. That's it. When the hour's up, I'm leaving." Give yourself a time limit. If you're going somewhere you know that it's going to be troubling for you to be at, you can say you're only going to stay for half an hour and leave. There's nothing wrong with that. So there's different things that you can do to try to ease your way out of a situation and not be rude about it. I've had to do it, like I said, in a few situations for myself, and it was very uncomfortable. And it had nothing to do. It was nothing to do with the death of my husband or my parents. It was more of my recent suicide attempt that I did a couple years ago, and just, you know, people feeling uncomfortable talking about that topic, and people still feel uncomfortable talking about that topic, where I just had to politely ease out of a situation because some of the topic was triggering me, or I felt really uncomfortable with it. And so I just politely excused myself. I had to go take care of something, and even though maybe I didn't have to take care of it right then, but I mean, I politely left the conversation, and they were fine with it. And I, you know, walked away from it for a few minutes, and then I came back when I felt like I was comfortable to come back into the conversations, and then it went great. So I just really wanted to come and, you know, encourage you with that little bit of information. If you are going through grief, whether it's the loss of a loved one, loss of a job, loss of a pet, loss of a friendship. Loss is loss, and it leaves a hole in your heart sometimes. And I want you to know that, through these different episodes I'm doing, I want to talk about different topics like this. I'm not going to focus on this all the time. It's just I kind of go with what I feel in my heart, and I pray about what I talk about, what I feel like is going to be a good subject for all of us. So, anyways, to say all that, I hope you had learned a lot from this episode, and you are all in my prayers. And please like and subscribe to this channel, so that way you're notified when I have more episodes coming out. And know that someone does love you, and someone will always love you. Never feel like you're never loved, because you are loved, and you are amazing, and you are beautiful, and you are wonderful. Always remember that. You are always loved. God bless. Take care. I will see you all next week.